The last thing that we need to define for our cross-section here is some landscaping. As we've now done the main carriageway with our two ditches, one on one side, one on the other. However, if we refer back to the cross-section, we know that we've got these added ditches on the left and the right-hand side, and we can define this in Novapoint using the landscaping function. So I can right-click on my canvas and select landscaping. Again, that can be chosen from the top taskbar. In here, I'm going to go for the left side, and I need my start surface. So I'm going to go 0 to 9999, the usual, and I want it to start at a surface edge. And the surface edge that I want to start at is the end of the fill. My method is going to be last. So now we've just told it where the surfaces want to start. It's basically all the way at the outermost point of our road here. Now we can define our slopes. So our first slope is going to be sloping down into the ditch, obviously. We'll do a fixed width of 0.6. And we'll do slope as decimal value, negative 0.5. And onto our surface 2. Fixed width on this is going to be 0.3. And slope is a decimal value. This is the bottom of the ditch, so a slope of 0. And onto surface 3. Our fixed width on this to be 5 and 5 meters on there, and our slope method to be slope as a decimal value and 0.5. Now that we've defined all of those, we need to make a copy of these on the opposite side. As if I were to press apply right now, we can see that we've got that on the left hand side, but nothing on the right. So I will right click, make copy on each of these, and hit apply. If I take a look again, we can see it there on both sides. And I'm able to scroll through this cross section here, depending on my chainage, just with the scroll bar on the right. Now I can press OK, and I can close out of my cross-sectional view here. The last thing that I need to do now is press the finish button. Now, at any given point during that process, I could have closed down my cross-section view there, and I could have finished out the task, and I would have been able to see what I've done so far, and then go back into it and change it. So don't worry if you've pressed finish earlier on as you were too excited, because you can still go back in and change things. Now in here, I've got all of my road sections as expected. Got all my different pavements. Everything included in here. Now you may notice some kind of visual changes here. This is just because there's solids and surfaces on top of each other. You can change that by going into our presentation setup here. And if I wanted to just take a cleaner look at things like that, you'll notice we lose some of the solids down there. They're still there, but it's just for viewing. There we are. Everything looks good. So the next part of this will be creating the side areas for the road. We'll do this in a bit of an intelligent way. So we're going to template this road, and then we're going to apply that to these different parts here. And we're going to use the shoulders, well, the outermost shoulder line of our roundabouts as a center line for it. So that's the next step.